we're back in the bottom of the 9th inning at Curriculum Development Field in Minnesota. We had a great game today. Student-centered Pirates have been facing off with the teacher-centered Brewers all day, which has surely been a close matchup. The teacher-centered Brewers have been the front-runner in education for the past 50 years, but it's looking like this up-and-coming student-centered Pirates may surprise some people. Currently, the teacher-centered Brewers are tied 2-2 against the student-centered Pirates. The Pirates are sitting at 2 outs and no one is on base, but folks, this game is not over yet. Currently up to bat, we have analysis for student-centered Pirates. So, analysis. Since you just got a strike, what educational purposes should the school seek to attain in order to hit the ball out of the park tonight?
In order to change my technique of finding the needs assessment, this includes incorporating the needs of my students, society, standards, and subject.
For third, ground ball to second, in is a run.
It's looking like the Pirates are onto something. What strategies did you use to make it to first base?
I used the screens, which are the philosophies of education, which are the influences of what and how students are taught, along with representing answers to questions about purpose of schooling and teachers' role. I also use the psychology of learning, which is the process that depends on experiences and leads to long-term changes in behavioral potential.
Next up, we have design to bat for student-centered Pirates. So, how would you organize your lessons to effectively teach your students so that their educational experiences surpass those of the teacher-centered techniques?
Well, my techniques include organizing the goals and objectives to obtain the highest quality outcomes for my students. I do this by using the design of spiral architecture. In order to get a good hit way out there, I need to use an effective approach with my scope and sequence, by making sure that I have a good depth and breadth of my content as well as the correct order. But I gotta go bat, so I'll see you later.
Good luck. Nice hit!
Well, thank you.
What were your thoughts about your design of that amazing hit?
Well, I was standards driven to succeed with my hit and use the scope and sequence of my curriculum. To design with the end and goal in mind of winning the game, I incorporated the content through essential elements to link the Common Core standards.
Well done.
Thank you.
Next up, we have implementation to bat for student-centered Pirates. Before you bat, let me ask you a question. How would you design your lessons to provide educational experiences to attain the purposes that analysis and design just brought up?
Well, unlike our opponents that would just lecture to the class and simply teach out of the textbook, I would highlight on students' ownership of their work. With this, I would also incorporate technology, use the resources and supplies of our school, and only use the textbooks as an aid to the curriculum.
Oh, we have a little smack talk tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I see that you're very confident with your answer, so good.
Right! Oh! Right!
Pride always comes before the fall, ladies and gents. It looks like the teacher-centered Brewers might pull away with the win.
Oh!
So, I just gotta ask, with so much going on in the field tonight, in order to make a clean hit, how have you been able to differentiate your instruction?
I made the lesson to accommodate the students by using learning experience to differentiate the instruction. I have multiple levels of intelligence in my class, thus in order to meet the students with their variety of learning styles, I used engaging tasks, asked essential questions, focused on the assets of my students, and used challenging but achievable outcomes.
Before evaluation steps up to bat, let's take a break and look at some of the highlights of the other games.
.1945 World Series Game 5. Left side, Donaldson, 2 games to 1 as the Blue Jays win tonight, 11-8. 2 down. Number 11. new season high. And he's done it. He strikes out the side in the 9th inning. And Jake Arrieta has thrown his first career no-hitter.
More than 58,000 jam Yankee Stadium on Babe Ruth Day to pay homage to the famous Sultan of Swat.
2 down.
We're back. We have evaluation up to bat for student-centered Pirates. The bases are loaded, and this looks like it's either going to make or break the game. So question, how can we determine whether all those purposes tonight are being effectively obtained so that you can bring the team home the win?
Hang on, I got a game to win.
Okay, big shot. Back to my question before the big game winner. How can we determine, well, how did you determine that all the purposes tonight were effectively obtained?
I made sure they were obtained by assessing different tests and tasks that asked essential questions to enhance student achievement based on performance standards. My main point is that I want students to be able to do and not just know.
There we have it, folks. It looks like the student-centered Pirates pulled it off. Before the big hit, the score was tied up 2-2. But after evaluation hit that home run, clearing the bases, we have a final score of 6-2. Though we thought it was going to be a close game, the student-centered Pirates blew the teacher-centered Brewers out of the water. They clearly play the game a better way.